We start with the Sunday nighter that we'll be live betting right here on Pub Sports Radio. Again, we're live betting all 3 games on Thursday right here, and I'll be hosting all of them, and I can't wait. We've been cashing at a very, very high rate. 9 of my last 10 live bets on our live streams have cashed. Packers, Eagles, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 53 Fahrenheit showers, 11 miles per hour is the wind. Let's go over to the line history here for this one. We have the Eagles opening up minus 6.5, minus 113. They're now 6.5, minus 118. 5-cent move towards them. From a total perspective, opened up at 45.5, has moved to 46.5. And when we go to the cash flow, 1,513 tickets in, 63% of the tickets, 85% of the cash on the Eagles. And then 37% of tickets on the under, but 79% of the cash is on that under that's gone up a point, but low sample size right now. Packers coming off extra rest after losing 27-17 at home to the Titans on Thursday night. They've now lost 6 of 7. Rodgers 24-39 for 227 yards, 2 touchdowns. The offense just 271 total yards. Cobb looked good in his first game in a month. Led the team in receiving with 6 catches for 73 yards. Lazard, 5 catches for 57. Christian Watson, 4 for 48, 2 more touchdowns. He became the first Packers rookie since Max McGee in 1954 to have multiple touchdown catches in consecutive games. The running game has struggled. Aaron Jones ran 12 times for 40 yards, caught 4 passes for 48 yards, 2 touchdowns. A.J. Dillon, 13 yards on 6 carries. The defense allowed the Titans to put up 408 total yards. The Titans. 3 sacks, 5 quarterback hits. Rasul Douglas had to pick. Eagles coming off their second straight underwhelming performance. Thankfully, in this one, they still pulled out the victory, squeaking by the Colts 17-16. They won after starting the fourth quarter down by double digits. First time since 2010. A span of 44 games that they won after starting the fourth quarter down by double digits. Won their 7th straight road game. Hurts 18-25 for 190 yards. Ran 16 for 86. Did lose a fumble. Devonta Smith 6 for 78. A.J. Brown 5 for 60. Miles Sanders ran 13 times for 47 yards. The offense struggled, but the defense kept them in the game. 4 sacks, 8 quarterback hits, and held the Colts to just 284 total yards. These Eagles, 9-1, 6.5 point favorites at home. Our razor sharp picks will be at this football game. Andy, take it away for us. The Sunday nighter Packers Eagles.
Yeah, I am worried about it. I'm worried about the Eagles. And I mentioned this before. I mentioned this last week a little. Like, it doesn't seem like they trust Jalen Hurts in crunch time. That scares me a little come playoff time, where there's some teams emerging. The Cowboys and 49ers have emerged as very apt rivals and teams that could, go to Philadelphia, probably win a game. 7's probably too much here right now, the way Philly's been playing. But I do like the addition, and I mentioned this earlier, the addition of some pieces up front. Linval hungry. Like we've got some help for this this run defense that has been able to be beat. So essentially the Eagles just, hey, let's shut down Christian Watson. We've improved our run defense. We should be able to win this game. This number's pretty well set, I think. Like, I don't know if you leaned one way or the other, but I would make this game about a touchdown right now. And a lot of it has to do with, that Green Bay has gotten some things going in the passing game. We saw what they did in the second half versus Dallas. It was a longer week to prep. It's still a good coach, good quarterback, but and like people are saying, that the Philly offense has looked a little sketch lately. They need to get things figured out if they just want to run the ball. I actually kind of like this under. So I'm leaning towards this under, but I haven't played anything on this one yet.
It's gone up a point, but looks like the early bigger bets are on the under. Terry Walker says, want to back Philly. Nutflush says something off with this Philly offense, but the Packers defense may not be a problem. That may be the equalizer. Mac Beaver says, Rodgers says, Pack can win their last 6 games. How about winning your next game, Aaron? Rodgers was as bad as I've ever seen him against the Cowgirls. They won the game. That wasn't it was against the Titans where he was completely outplayed by Tannehill. Tannehill was a much better quarterback in that football game. It's shocking here. And now you have showers. Not a lot of wind, but showers. That's an interesting. I mean, this total's creeping up pretty. I did not think we'd get a 46.5. I thought that 45.5, 45, 44.5 even. I'm interested in the under too. Now we get to live bet this one, but I might want to be in on the under early. Nutflesh says if Philly gets up, you can watch Aaron Rodgers be in zero hurry to make a comeback and act like he cares. I'm interested.
That's wild when they get down. How their offense goes so slow. Like they still let's run the ball and use the whole game clock.
That's crazy.
And Pie Guy pointing out, iffy run defenses, but the addition of Ndamukong Suh and Linval, like I think this Philly run defense is going to be improved.
Yeah, I don't want the Packers, but I'll be curious to see what happens with this market. And I do have interest in that under with you. I do have interest with this number. And 1777 memorabilia saying Sirianni, 0 adjustments. They figured his shit out.
Yeah. I mean, it's been something, and he's still a young coach. So we'll see.
Well, I'm interested in this under, and I can't wait to live bet it with everybody here on Sunday night.